There are many deserving people of this award. I am honored to have been nominated and chosen as this year's recipient of the Professional Excellence Award from my peers of the Indiana Athletic Trainers Association. I am humbled to know that you feel I am worthy of this honor. I have been blessed to work in this profession for almost 20 years and have had the opportunity to learn from and observe some excellent leaders. As a daughter of educators, my brother and I had many people around us from a young age that exuded professionalism. The skill of maintaining a professional front at all times is not always easy. I have been fortunate to have had many mentors along the way that have challenged me in different ways and allowed me to adapt and learn by their example, from public school administrators, athletic directors, teachers, and within my own family. I would like to thank my parents for supporting and encouraging me to fulfill my dream of becoming an athletic trainer so I could follow in my father's footsteps. As an athletic trainer himself back in the 1970s and into the mid-1980s, I was blessed to have worked at the same high school, in the same office he spent much of his time during my early childhood. I remember watching him work on athletes, getting house calls after hours. That was not an uncommon thing to have happen back in the early 80s in a small town like ours. Thank you for setting an excellent example for how to remain professional in good times and bad and how to never lose control of a situation. Your stories help to educate me in ways you will never know. Being able to share this special bond and love of this profession with my father is something that I will and continue to not take for granted. Jeff Clevenger, thank you for giving me the opportunity to be your student assistant while I was in high school, where I discovered a passion for the profession, when turning around and then hiring me fresh out of college. I gained so much experience and knowledge during my tenure at Jeff High School. Your mentorship and friendship is something I cherish greatly. Maury Denny has been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. He hired me for my first job. He was my algebra teacher in high school and was an athletic director administrator while I worked at Jeff High School. He has been a pillar of professionalism in my life and has set a gold standard for what that should look like. Mark Lahr, you were my father's student assistant at Jeff High School and our next-door neighbor. I've known you my entire life. You have encouraged, supported, and mentored me throughout my career. Ned Shannon and Connie Pimpelli, you both mentored, encouraged, and challenged me during my education at University of Indianapolis. Without your support and good example, I may not be here today. Craig Vole, you push me in ways that cannot be explained. Your encouragement, friendship, and guidance over these past years is greatly appreciated. I sometimes joke that you have plans for me that I am not aware of yet. I appreciate that, being pushed outside of my comfort zone to become a better person, and you do that for me. Chrissy Lauber and Dustin Melvin, thank you for continuing to challenge, support, and encourage me to be a better person. Lastly, I would like to thank my husband, Rich, for standing beside me in this profession from our college years at University of Indianapolis to my tenure at Lafayette Jeff High School, with him coaching soccer and me working on the sideline with him as an athletic trainer. I appreciate the late night dinners, long talks about my venting when I struggled to get a kid back in time for the big game, or my fears of an athlete having a season-ending injury. Even the crazy changes in my game practice schedule that would sometimes derail our plans altogether. Your support and love helps to guide me along the way. Without these individuals' encouragement and support, I would not be who I am today. I would again like to thank the Indiana Athletic Trainers Association for this honor.